Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is October 24th, 2024, and today we continue celebrating Barcelona's victory over Bayern Munich 4-1 in the Champions League. And as such, today's video is dedicated to that victory where we're gonna discuss several things like what did Flick tell the players before the match, what did he tell them after the match, and also some key stats from yesterday's win. We have a lot to discuss. So let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before we begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure you hit the kit bag, goal kits, or fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you hit the Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, I don't know about you guys, but today I'm still on cloud 9 after Barcelona's victory yesterday over Bayern Munich 4-1 in the Champions League. And in fact, last night before I went to bed, I rewatched the highlights of yesterday's win. Today, when I woke up, I rewatched the highlights again. And just right now, right before starting filming these videos, once again, I rewatched the highlights because I'm super ecstatic about Barcelona's victory over Bayern. Not only the goals, but also the performance of the team where they were absolutely outstanding in the face of one of our nightmares in the Champions League who have consistently caused us damage. 6 losses in a row at the hands of Bayern, but finally that streak is over at the hands of Hansi Flick, who finally delivered us a very much needed win against the Germans. Now, it's been revealed what Hansi Flick told his players before the match in order to motivate them to go out there and get that victory. And this detail was revealed by Lamine Yamal, who in the post-match interview revealed what Flick had told the entire team. Now Lamine Yamal said, he told us that we are Barca, that now he is with us, and that it was our turn to win. He told us that we should play the ball, that they are fast, but we are good with the ball at our feet. So Flick delivering this message to the locker room before the match, telling them, we are Barca, it's now our turn to win. What an absolute genius of a coach. First, he won the sextuple with Bayern Munich. He humiliated us with Bayern Munich. Then he comes here and helps us humiliate Bayern Munich back. Flick, my man, you are an absolute blessing to Barcelona. Thank you for everything you're doing with this project. And with that, let's look at 5 key stats from yesterday's victory, which includes the following. Now, yesterday, Barcelona scored 4 goals against Bayern Munich. That was the second time in the entire history of the Champions League that Barcelona have scored 4 goals against Bayern. The first time being in April 2009 under the guidance of Pep Guardiola, where Barcelona defeated Bayern 4-0. Now, yesterday, Barcelona's team age average was 24 years and 185 days. And this was the youngest squad in the Champions League for Barcelona since November 2011, where Barcelona faced off against Bate Borisov, and the average age there was 23 years and 93 days. Now, more stats because yesterday Rafinha scored Barcelona's first goal at the 54th second, incredibly fast goal, and this makes it the second earliest goal for Barcelona in the Champions League, with the fastest goal that Barcelona has ever scored in a European competition came in 2005 at the hands of Mark van Bommel, which was against Panathinaikos, I think that's how you say it, which was 36 seconds. After 36 seconds, Mark van Bommel scored Barcelona's fastest goal. And also another stat which has to do with Rafinha, because he has now become the 4th Brazilian to score a hat-trick for Barcelona in the Champions League, right behind Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, and Neymar. So Rafinha joins a club of elite Brazilians who have scored hat-tricks for Barcelona in the Champions League. And finally, the last key stat was that yesterday, Fermín López, who provided 2 assists and who had a spectacular match, he became the youngest player in the Champions League to provide 2 assists for Barcelona at 21 years old and 165 days. In first place is Isaac Cuenca back in 2011 versus Bate Borisov. He provided 2 assists for Barcelona at 20 years old and 223 days. So these are some of the key stats from yesterday's match, where it highlights not only how well Barcelona did, but how long it's been since Barcelona did this well against a European giant in the Champions League. Now, Hansi Flick did have a post-match interview where he discussed several things. I want to highlight a few of his statements, starting with the praise that he had for both Marc Casado and La Masia. And this is what the German coach had to say in regards to Casado. He said, "It's incredible. If you know that Casado comes from Barça Athletic, and you see that the level he has now. He's incredibly good defensively and with the ball at his feet." In regards to La Masia, Flick says it's La Masia. Everyone in the stadium sees the quality of these players. You could see when we had confidence in the second half, how we passed the ball around. It was incredible. Everyone was happy, including the staff. So Flick praising his hero, Marc Casado. And I say hero because remember, it was supposed to be Marc Bernal in that position. And then when Marc Bernal got injured, we all wondered, what are we going to do? And there was Marc Casado ready to step up, ready to take on that position. And not only take on that position, but being absolutely spectacular, where Marc Casado has been amazing every single match. He hasn't had one bad match yet. And not only that, but every match he gets better and better and better and better. And I think Marc Casado has been an absolute blessing. One of the biggest revelations this season and probably in the last few years as well. And of course, Flick saying, look, it's La Masia. That's who delivered the win yesterday. And of course, look, Cubarsí, Lamine Yamal, Balde, they all did spectacular. And like I said in a post-match live analysis yesterday, La Masia is the gift that does not stop giving. When gave us after Busquets left, we wonder what we're gonna do. La Masia gave us Bernal. When Bernal got injured, what did La Masia do? It gave us Casado. When Messi left, what did La Masia do? It gave us Lamine. When Piqué retired, what did La Masia do? It gave us Pau Cubarsí. And on and on and on. It's the gift that does not stop on giving, and it's undoubtedly the best youth academy in the world. And Flick realizing that and taking advantage of that by using La Masia talent to its best potential. Now, Hansi Flick also had praise for, of course, someone who's not from La Masia but did absolutely amazing. Not Rafinha, Coutinho. And this is what the German coach had to say about the Brazilian. For us, he is very important. Also because of the counter pressure he does. And also because of how he prepares to score. He has good dynamics with the ball and he has had an extraordinary match. His offensive and defensive dynamics and his good technique are something special. I have never had a player like him, and he helps us a lot. So Flick with plenty of praise for Coutinho, and well, what can I say? There's really not much I could add. You all saw the match. You all saw the hat trick. You all saw his performance. There's absolutely nothing more I need to add about not Rafinha, because as I said yesterday, from now on, he will be known as Coutinho. And finally, Flick also had praise for other players, including Lamine Yamal, Pedri, and Cubarsí, which of course all had master classes of performances yesterday. And wow, what a team we have. To think that this was the same exact squad last season and people were saying, Mo, our squad is terrible, we don't have good players. Well, look at these horrible players and how they are performing. Now finally, it's been revealed what Hansi Flick told the players after the match, and the German coach said something very simple. He said, it's time to rest up, sleep well, and recover. And of course, that's because the players were pretty exhausted after the match. In fact, it's being reported that some of the players were still feeling exhausted today, 12 hours after the match. And as a result, Hansi Flick had to reduce the intensity of today's training because the players did run a lot. They had to cover a lot of ground in their press and trying to recover the ball, and of course in all of that back and forth that we saw in yesterday's match. Hopefully this doesn't affect us on Saturday, because remember, that Clásico match is only 2 days away, actually less. It's like 36 hours away, but hopefully the team will be able to recover on time, and hopefully we'll be able to repeat yesterday's performance in El Clásico match. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. We'll be uploading another video in a few moments, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and as always, Visca Barça.